evening, everyone. Thank you so much and welcome to Senior Awards 2021. First, I'd like to congratulate all of our students who are here tonight. With graduation only a few days away, tonight marks the start of many of our graduation festivities, and I can't think of a better way to honor the class of 2021 than taking the time this evening to celebrate together. Our Senior Award recipients represent the very best Spotswood High School has to offer. Tonight, we'll honor students for their scholarship, leadership, acts of service, and aptitude in academics, athletics, and the arts. Each of you is here because over your 4 years at Spotswood High School, you have distinguished yourself, held yourself and others to the highest standards, exemplified character, and led with energy and empathy. It's no secret that everything this year has been different, so it seems fitting that we're closing an atypical year with our awards ceremony in a new venue. Putting this event together and other events this year has truly taken a village. So before we begin, I'd like to thank and acknowledge everyone who helped make this event possible. While they're not here with us tonight, first I'd like to thank our many sponsors who have dedicated scholarship funds that highlight the qualities of their loved ones and cherished organizations. Thank you for year after year allowing us to keep the memories of your loved ones alive and the mission of your organizations vibrant through honoring our graduates. Second, I'd like to acknowledge our buildings and grounds staff for helping us with all of this setup. They have been amazing as they're coordinating the setup and breakdown of end-of-year events all through the district this week. Mr. Mastroserio, who serves as both our assistant principal and our school security specialist, and who, alongside our local Office of Emergency Management, have consulted to make sure that this event is both safe and festive. Mr. Zaborni for his audiovisual expertise. Our faculty and staff, many of whom are here to present tonight. Our main office staff for assisting tonight with taking tickets and directing all of our attendees. And finally, a thank you to our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Peabody, and the members of our Board of Education, Board President, Mr. Smith, Board Vice President, Mr. Loshivo, as well as Mrs. Kransky, Mr. Lennon, Mr. Lewis, and Mrs. Spiso for their ongoing support and commitment to ensuring that our senior class is honored. Congratulations again to everyone who is here this evening. Tonight we recognize who you are as people and your cumulative achievements. It is well deserved. At this time, please join me in welcoming the class of 2021 President, Grace Parlitzis, to the stage. Grace will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, it's my distinct pleasure to welcome our Master of Ceremonies, Miss Kathy Lazinski.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm happy that we're able to do this year. I'm sorry we didn't get to practice, seniors, because usually at the practice, I tell you, I'm the only one here that knows what you've received. So some of you may be called up more than once. There's all different, from certificates to nice dollar amounts that you will be receiving tonight. So congratulations to you all, and let us begin. Our first award is Student Council Achievement Award, donated by the Spotswood High School Student Council, being presented by Ms. Jablonski, and our recipient is Grace Parlitzis.
Come up.
Congrats. The next group of awards are our athletic awards, and they will be presented by Mr. Del Aversano.
The Spotswood Athletic Department Male and Female Athlete of the Year. This award is given to a male and female athlete based on their total ability and their involvement in our athletic program over the course of this year. First, our Athletic Athlete of the Year. She was a member of the girls' soccer and basketball teams, earning all Greater Middlesex Conference in soccer. She will be attending SUNY Cortland in the fall, majoring in education. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to name Julia Masucci our 2021 Female Athlete of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to name Luke Tharney our 2021 Male Athlete of the Year. He was a member of the boys soccer team, also earning all Greater Middlesex Conference in soccer, and he will be attending Rutgers in the fall. The Stanley Sofsky Memorial Award is sponsored by the Sofsky family. It's presented in memory of Stanley Sofsky. Stan was a team captain of the powerful St. Peter's Cardinals football team during the 1950s. As an outstanding lineman, he earned a football scholarship to the University of Florida, an opportunity he ultimately declined, as he instead chose to serve our country through military service with the United States Navy during the Korean War. In awarding this recognition, the Sofsky family wishes to honor the memory of Stanley as an outstanding lineman who led by example on and off the gridiron. Always displaying commitment, hustle, and determination, he balanced his love for the game and a sense of duty and service. On behalf of Stanley's wife, Stella Sofsky, and the entire Sofsky family, we honor the memory of Mr. Sofsky by congratulating this year's recipient, Stephen Malillo. The Butchko Memorial Award is sponsored by the Butchko family. John Butchko had a passion in life, baseball. Playing professionally for the St. Louis Browns organization, John also had a passion for teaching the game, coaching at the Little League, high school, and collegiate levels. The grandfather of our own Mr. Hull, he can still remember warmly the day that he gave him his first glove, the day he taught him how to throw a fastball, and the hottest day in July that he can remember when he took him as a 10-year-old on his first journey to the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, to see his grandfather's heroes, Brooks Robinson of the Baltimore Orioles, give his acceptance speech as he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. In memory of John Butchko and the passion for the game of baseball that he held, the Butchko family established the John Butchko Memorial Scholarship Fund, an annual fund awarded to a senior athlete from Spotswood High School that is an unsung hero. He displayed the same passion and love for baseball that John Butchko's trademark. Honoring the memory of Mr. Butchko, we would like to congratulate this year's recipient, Nicholas Vitale. The NJSIAA Scholar Athlete Award. Each year, the NJSIAA awards the honor to a graduating senior who possesses a cumulative grade point average of no less than 3.0, has lettered in an NJSIAA sponsored sport, and has exhibited outstanding school and community leader citizenship. This year's recipient is Chloe Donnellan. The GMC Senior Scholar Athlete Award. Each year, the Greater Middlesex Athletic Conference awards this honor to a senior female and male athlete who exemplifies the qualities of a scholar athlete. Recognized at a banquet on June 7th, held at the estate at Lake Farrington, please congratulate this year's recipients, Mikel Alcazar Martinez and Lindsey Michaels. The GMC Sportsmanship Awards. Each year, the Greater Middlesex Athletic Conference recognizes a senior female and male athlete who exemplifies the qualities of true sportsmanship. These award winners were selected by the GMC Student Advisory Athletic Council, so selected by your peers. They are Luke Tharney and Julia Masucci. This year's Bill Denny Scholar Athlete Award winner, which is sponsored by the National College Football Hall of Fame, is Shane Dwyer. The Herf Jones Spotswood High School Student Athlete Award. Herf Jones is the Spotswood School District vendor for yearbooks, class rings, varsity letter jackets, caps and gowns, and diplomas for graduation. This award is being presented to a student athlete who during her high school career combined academics, athletics, community service, and was able to excel in 3 aspects. Over his high school career, the student has volunteered for 4-H, St. Peter's Church, and as well as many other community service projects. This year's award winner is Liam Barlow.
Okay, the next 3 awards will be given out by Mrs. Rasko Williams. It's the Creative Writing Award, donated by the SHS Awards. Ms. Rasko?
All right. Hello, everyone. All right. So for the next 2 awards, it's the Creative Writing Award and the Achievement in English Award, and they are going to the same person. So I am going to call them up, and they'll get 2 awards at once. This person has won the Manhattan Theater Club monologue writing competition and had their work read by Joshua Boone, a professional actor on television. This person also wrote a play called Phoenix Now with Manhattan Theater Club, performed by New York City actors, as well as our Drama 2 class. So for the Creative Writing and Achievement in English Awards, please give it up for Emma Savarese. You're welcome. It's called Phoenix Cycle. It's not called Phoenix Now. So when it's on Broadway, you could buy tickets. The next English award is very near and dear to my heart because it is the John R. Chaya Memorial Scholarship donated by the Chaya family. John Chaya was a beloved English teacher here who constantly wore flannel shirts, and he started each class by clapping his hands, saying, "Hey now," and reading a poem to the class, most likely from memory, just because the man was a poet. He taught students to think beyond the 4 walls of the classroom and to use their voice as writers to make an impact. This award is given to the person with the highest average in English over their 4 years here at Spotswood High School, and I'm proud to give this award to Allison Schulman. Thank you. I'll be back for Drama Awards. Have a good one.
Okay, the next award is the Outstanding Achievement in Computer Science, donated by Spotswood Dunkin' Donuts, being presented by Mr. Mastriserio, and the recipient is Chloe Donnellan. The next 3 awards are going to be given out by Ms. Michaels.
Good evening. I just want to say a quick moment how honored I am to be here. This is a special class for many reasons. One, because I've known so many of you for so long. One since birth, some since preschool, some since elementary school. So it's just an honor to see you all here and to recognize all your achievements. The first award that I have tonight is our Outstanding Achievement in Science. And I can't even tell you how hard it is to select this student because there's so many students here who love science and are interested in science and are excellent at science. So we would love to give awards to so many of you, but we do have to select our recipient. And this year's recipient is one of our absolute top science students. This student has a passion for physics, so much that they decided to study AP Physics 2 on their own this year. It's my great pleasure to give this award to Chloe Donnellan. Next on our list is the Science Department Spirit of Inquiry Award. This is a new award this year that we are very excited to give out because there's something about that passion for your subject that makes every teacher's heart happy. And when you have students who love what you love, it's just really fun to work with them and exciting to see them develop that passion. This student who's receiving this award has such a love for science, is planning to further their career in science, and I would just love to talk science with this student every day. It's my honor to present the first Spirit of Inquiry Award to Grace Parlitzis. And finally, I'm going to be presenting the Sustainability Award, which is sort of a new award. We used to have an external sponsor who would give a very generous scholarship in the spirit of sustainability, and Mrs. Groves and I would look for someone who was maybe an AP Environmental Science or in the Environmental Club who just had a love for the earth and for making it better. So when that award went away, we thought we must still give this award. We put it out to the club. The club agreed to use some of our funds to honor someone who cares so much for the earth and how we can make it better. This student has been a vital member of the Environmental Club, volunteers on their own for conservation causes, plans to continue with animal science, and he's already made Spotswood a greener place, and I look forward to seeing him make the world a better place. I'm very pleased to give this award to Vincent Maldonado.
Okay, our next award is the Social Studies Award, donated by SHS Awards, being presented by Mr. Mastroserio, and the recipient is Ryan Harmon. Our next award is the Outstanding Achievement in Math, donated by SHS Awards. Again, Mr. Mastroserio will present to Tahir Afini. The next two awards are World Language Awards and will be presented by Ms. Velez.
Muy buenas tardes. Me llamo señora, soy Benedicta de Vélez. Soy una de las maestras de español. Esta noche, bueno, esta tarde, es mi honor y privilegio presentar estos dos premios a unas mujeres, porque ya no son niñas, inteligentes y orgullosas y inspiradoras. So now I'll show you that I can speak English as well. Excuse me. Our first award for Outstanding Achievement in Spanish, donated by Spotswood High School Awards, is presented to Allison Schulman. The second and final award is, excuse me, I'm still reading, I'm new here, is the, I'm so sorry, the Tromboli Award, donated by, some of you may remember my predecessor, Mrs. Tromboli, who was a beloved Spanish teacher and very big shoes to fill. This is presented to Hannah Arthur.
Our next award is the Outstanding Achievement in German, who will be presented by Frau Altmiller.
Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren, willkommen. Es gibt mir eine große Ehre, diese Ehre zu ausgeben. Der Gewinner heißt Mikel Alcazar Martinez.
The next two awards will be presented by Mrs. Collins for our Arts Department.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I just need to get situated. Okay, so producing artwork this year for our AP Art and Design portfolios was not an easy task. It's never easy, but this year was particularly full of challenges. Our theme for this year quickly became, "We can do hard things." I not only needed to hear this phrase, but the students needed to hear it over and over again. I'm proud of every single one of the students that produced a portfolio this year, but there are two students in particular that stand out in this process. I've known these students for 4 years, and have created a bond with them like no other. They're very special to me, and I would like to recognize the talent and resilience of Grace Parlissis for outstanding achievement in fine arts. Her work ethic and creative drive will serve her well as she's off to do great things at Rutgers. Grace, would you please come up? It is a secret. The next AP Art and Design student I would like to recognize is Lindsey Michaels. The award for Outstanding Achievement in Fine Arts. Lindsey has an outstanding work ethic. I'm going to continue to talk as you walk up. And is one of the most talented artists that I have had the privilege of teaching. Her use of compositional space is always pushing to be an original. She is a problem solver. When it comes to thinking up new works, she is off to use these art skills at Kent State, where I know she will achieve all her goals. So proud of you. Good. My job is done.
Our next award is for visual design, and Mr. Schwartz will be presenting.
Okay, so Mrs. Collins stole some of my thunder. I know. So each year when we give senior awards, it's my honor to be able to present one for outstanding achievement in visual design to one of my honors computer graphics and design 3 students. So in their design classes with me, students at this level learn how to solve visual design problems with real-world applications. So this year, it's important to mention how some of these students worked in your community. So they communicated their interpretations of what design means to them and shared them with all of you, even though you might not have been aware of it. So a few of their projects included participating in a competition with the Cooper Hewitt National Design Museum in New York City. They focused on developing design solutions for health crises, not just COVID. They created travel posters for New Jersey that highlighted their favorite parts of our state. They produced concepts for the PTA, for the Spotswood PTA's yard flags that many of you purchased. And they told stories about themselves through the form of animation. They also posted posters all over the school about what design means to them. So the student that I'm presenting the award to, Lindsey, took on these challenges and applied herself 150% to solving the visual problems that she was presented with. Not only that, but her solutions went above and beyond expectations in terms of quality of thought and execution. So she'll be continuing her design story as an architecture student at Kent State. So I'm very pleased to present this award to Lindsey for the outstanding achievement in visual design. I told you not to go very far.
Okay, the next 3 awards are our drama department. Again, Ms. Rasko.
I told you I'd be back. Okay. The next award is going to 2 people, so I'm going to call them both up. This is for the Excellence in Acting Award. One was a silly girl, a spider, the god of death, a mayor, a guard. The other, a bookseller, a wolf, a reporter, a seagull, a storyteller, and a director with our Theater Link program. No matter what roles they stepped into, they were all in. Their 100% commitment to the drama program brought their characters to life on stage and inspired others off stage. If I keep talking, I'll cry and my makeup will be a wreck. The Excellence in Acting Award goes to Lindsey Michaels and Winter Shrek. I think we planned that, but you just keep coming up. This is right there. Do you want to pick your individual or together? Together. Okay. You need that both. Congratulations. The next award was also going to 2 people. It's the Excellence in Technical Theater Award. In technical theater, you're good at your job if you fade into the background and the theater magic just happens on stage spontaneously and not by the crew dressed in all black. They deserve as much of the spotlight as the actors. These 2 women since freshman year showed leadership, whether it was through doorography for Gaston's Tavern and Beast Castle, or the more fog I kept saying for the Beast transformation, to growing a giant peach on stage, to managing the crew for Once on This Island, or coming to every Zoom rehearsal for Wizard of Oz and writing detailed rehearsal reports professionals would be jealous of. These 2 set the bar for all stage managers to come after them. They are creative problem solvers who anticipate needs and spike the set in Olympic record time. They mean the world to me, and future directors would be lucky to have them on their crew. For their organization, intelligence, and leadership, The Excellence in Technical Theater Award goes to Chloe Donnellan and Shannon Longmore. And see, they're even coordinated. They come up together as one. That's how organized they are. I don't like goodbyes. I don't like this. Okay, but I'm glad for them. The next award is the Terry Shook Memorial Award, which is awarded to someone who has shown professionalism in theater and will continue in this field beyond high school. I am proud to present the Terry Shook Memorial Award to Emma Savarese. Thank you. All right, and that's it from me. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
The next award is the Deca Senior Scholarships donated by the Deca chapter of Spotswood High School and being presented by Mrs. Sharma and Mr. Schwartz.
So this year, Mrs. Marr was out on maternity leave, and somebody made the unfortunate choice of putting us in charge of Deca. I don't know how that one happened. So it was a challenging year for the seniors. Despite not having Ms. Marr around and having Mrs. Sharma as a new teacher and both of us as very inexperienced Deca advisors, they had to deal with all the restrictions of COVID. They placed not only on a local level, a state level, and a national level for a second year in a row. They had virtual workshops, videotaped presentations in front of judges who they couldn't see, no award ceremonies at the end. These are all very big letdowns for students who are expected to develop their live presentation skills and couldn't do that. These are all signature activities for Deca students, and the seniors missed 2 years of them. So despite these setbacks, this group of seniors, they pulled together and they really took over. They took on the mantle of leaders and sometimes babysitters for the underclassmen. They set an example for all those underclassmen who'll be returning as students in the fall, and hopefully that will carry those underclassmen through their years with Ms. Marr, who is returning in September, and when Deca events return to normal.
The following students excelled in their leadership roles this year, stepping up and beyond what was expected of them by organizing fundraising events, helping Mr. Schwartz and I navigate the Deca universe, and leading the way in their marketing classes. So I'm proudly presenting to Jason Schwartz.
You too.
Maya Wesson. At least we are not matching today.
You come in the middle. I'm sorry.
Diana Rosinski.
Hi. Love the shoes.
Pleasure.
Sofia Vieira.
These students also demonstrated consistent success in their marketing and business classes and performed in an outstanding manner. And award goes to Robert Elongi. Okay. Amanda Mendez. Amanda's not here. Yeah, I'll be here. Daniel Can. Jada Fenner. Lexi Brown. Harrison Hallerman.
Thank you.
Taylor Brown. Last but not the least, Shannon Todd, but she's not here, but we can definitely clap for her. Thank you so much.
The next few awards are our band awards, and they will be presented by Mrs. Sarah Karina Koza.
Good evening, everyone. Membership in the SHS Band program affords our students myriad opportunities to perform, compete, travel, and mentor. It is steeped in a rich tradition of both striving for individual prowess while also leaning in and volunteering time and energy to sustain the program for years after its students graduate. The following seniors have served our band program for 4 years, and despite the twists and turns of the last 2, have been exemplars for our younger musicians. They've demonstrated not only how to practice and perform, but how to be selfless and gracious. I'm thrilled to be able to present the following SBPA scholarships. And if you would hold your applause until I've finished reading all of the names. And when your name is called, just please come up and we'll take one group picture. Jada Fenner, Abigail Johnson, Ashley Krefsky, Benjamin Leiby, Shannon Longmore, Julia Masucci, Kaylee Perkins, Skylar Pravell, Samuel Rios, Emma Savarisi, and Jason Schwartz. As I'm sure many of you remember, Gil Gaeta is a beloved member of the Spotswood family, having been the godfather of the custodial crew for decades. Through those years, he took a special interest in the band program. Gil could always be depended on for helping us with events, banquets, concerts, and the little day-to-day things that made a huge difference in the lives of our students, me, and our program. He went above and beyond his job description in many, many ways. Like Gil, the recipient of this award can be counted on for anything from moving equipment and offering to help at events in any way that they can, to filling in any part when needed, and being a good role model for younger musicians in their section. The selected student exemplifies all of the qualities that I've mentioned. He is respectful, responsible, and always available to help. The concert band, honors wind ensemble, and brass choir have all benefited from his talent, but the entire organization has profited from his initiative to lend a helping hand. It's my esteemed pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the Gil Gaeta Service Award, Robert Worley. Providing the soundtrack to all Charger football games, the pep band has become a staple in the experience of what it is to be part of a tight-knit community like Spotswood. While the pandemic limited our performance schedule this year, we enjoyed the normalcy of playing at those few home games, and we still got to keep our long-standing tradition of playing at a New Jersey Devils game, though of course it was virtual this year. Through it all, one student has stood out as being incredibly loyal and respectful over their 4 years as a member. In my best estimation of memory, they have attended virtually all pep band rehearsals, games, and other events. I know this because, quite honestly, you can't have a great pep band without a great trumpet player. It is my pleasure to present this year's Pep Band Achievement Award to Skylar Pravell. In every group, there is always a handful of musicians who stand out as leaders. And sometimes as a director, you depend on them more times than they ever really know. These are the students who are naturally gifted musicians, and through their abilities, they lead. She has been a member of concert band, honors wind ensemble, jazz band, and pep band, and was selected to play with the Central Jersey Wind Ensemble, a professional performance group which is comprised of veteran music teachers, professors, and soloists. She has excelled as a student in honors and advanced placement music theory. In total, she has played 3 different instruments and has become a crucial element to the overall sound of our program. While she is not with us tonight, it is my honor to announce the recipient of the Outstanding Musicianship Award, Kaylee Perkins. Arguably the single most revolutionary jazz musician of our time, Louis Armstrong, he made a name for himself as a trumpeter and vocalist, as well as with his unique style of improvisation. Like Louis Armstrong, the recipient of this award must possess impeccable jazz technique, a passion for success, and an unparalleled dedication to the ensemble. The selected student has more than exemplified his allegiance to Spotswood High School's music program, being a member of the concert band, wind ensemble, and jazz band. He never came to rehearsal unprepared and always took ownership over the fine-tuning the small details that takes something from good to great. If you peel back his quiet and reserved demeanor, you will find a young man with an incredible work ethic who is fiercely focused on his craft. It's my honor to present this year's Louis Armstrong Award for Jazz Excellence to Benjamin Libby. Before I give out the final award tonight, I just wanted to thank the SBPA, many of our executive members who are graduating along with their children this year, for donating tonight's awards. The namesake of this final award, John Philip Sousa, was not only a renowned composer and band leader, he was also a strong supporter of school music programs. Nationally recognized as the most prestigious honor for a classical instrumentalist, the John Philip Sousa Award is bestowed upon a student who demonstrates superior musicianship, leadership, dependability, and loyalty. There is no student who more embodies these qualities. They are a member of the concert band, wind ensemble, jazz band, pep band, and percussion ensemble over 4 years. They too were invited to perform with the Central Jersey Wind Ensemble and held their own amongst seasoned professionals. The student has served as a role model for our budding percussionists through quiet tenacity and being able to turn it on in the big moments when it really matters. Like the student's fellow senior bandmates, they hold themselves with grace in class and have accelerated the trajectory of the program's success. Having the student in both honors and advanced placement music theory has propelled our discussions to new heights from which their peers and I have all benefited. You might say that when you decide to become a band director, this is the archetype of the student that you want to teach. I look forward to following their future career in composition as Emma Savarese attends Rutgers in the fall. As a former recipient of this honor, I am happy to present this year's John Philip Sousa Award to Emma Savarese.
Okay, the next award is the Joseph Joey Granada Scholarship, donated by the Joseph Granada Scholarship Committee, will be presented by Ms. Jablonski, and the recipient is Shannon Longmore. The next two awards are school counseling awards, and they will be presented by Ms. Buchanan.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to all of our seniors here tonight. I can't believe we're here. So the first award I will be giving out tonight is the Caring Award. Students applied for this award. They had to write a short paragraph on a random act of kindness that they have bestowed upon another without any expectation of recognition. I can't even describe how amazing these applications were. They were so heartfelt and inspiring. So congratulations to all of you who applied. It was so difficult to choose. But our recipient is Connor Lennon. The next award I'll present is the School Counseling Stars Award. This is always tough for school counselors to select. We look for students that have excelled in community service, in academics, and just have been all around leaders and mentors to their fellow peers. The recipients of this award are Luke Evanigo, Jada Fenner, Vincent Maldonado, and Mikel Alcazar Martinez. Congratulations.
The next award is our Student of the Month Award, given by SHS Awards, and to present will be Ms. Jablonski and Ms. Buchanan. As I call your name, all the students will come up and a picture will be taken with them all. Our September Student of the Month, Vincent Maldonado. October Student of the Month, Hannah Arthur. November, Shane Dwyer. December, Grace Parlitzis. January, Robert Worley. February, Sophia Vieira. March, Harrison Hallerman. April, Winter Schreck. May, Luke Tharney. And June, Lindsey Michaels. Our next award is the Outstanding Service to Yearbook Award, donated by the Pegasus Yearbook. To present is Mrs. Furman and Ms. Bergman.
Pegasus Yearbook Service Award goes to 3 students who have exemplified the meaning of yearbook service. Throughout the school year, we were fortunate to work with these outstanding seniors in their roles as editor and lab assistant.
The first award goes to a student who joined the yearbook club this year in her senior year. She worked diligently and had perfect attendance and completed every task that was assigned to her to do. We truly appreciate your perseverance, kind demeanor, and outstanding work ethic. Thank you to Carla Salib. Please come up.
The second award goes to a student who took on the role of yearbook mom among numerous other responsibilities this past year. She jumped in with both feet and cheerfully and energetically brought a creative and skilled perspective to the yearbook club. Her devotion to the production of this year's book and to her peers are unmatched. Thank you to Winter Schreck.
The third award goes to our yearbook lab assistant and senior editor. The completion of this yearbook would not have been possible without your vision, outstanding organizational skills, outstanding leadership skills, and most importantly, your to-do lists, or should we say the to-do lists that you made for us to do. We're going to miss that next year. You perfected your Photoshop skills as seen in the innovative and appealing layouts you created, all while leading, teaching, and inspiring your club members along the way. The success of our club this year is a testament to your hard work and dedication. We are forever grateful for all you have done. Thank you to Ricky Rodriguez.
Congratulations to all the graduates and the best of luck in your future.
Thank you. Our next award is Always Be a Hero, donated by the Heroes and Cool Kids. Mr. Blonsky will present. The recipients are Liam Barlow, Grace Parlitzis, Sophia Vieira, and Jason Schwartz. Grace, don't go too far. Our next award is Student Representative to the Board, donated by the Spotswood Board of Education, presented by Ms. Jablonski. Recipient is Grace Parlitzis. The The next award is the Special Achievement Award, donated by the Spotswood Board of Education, presented by Mr. Jablonski, and the recipient is Rain Wiener. The next, Tony Voss Commitment to Education Excellence Scholarship, donated by the Tony Voss Commitment to Education Excellence Scholarship Fund, presented by Mr. Jablonski, and the recipients are Julia Masucci, Allison Schulman, and Maya Wesson. Congratulations. Next, the Future Educator Award, donated by the Milltown Board of Education. Ms. Jablonski will present, goes to Maya Wesson. Next, the SEA Scholarship, donated by the Spotswood Education Association, presented by Ms. Jablonski, recipient Chloe Donnellan. PTA Scholarship Award, donated by the Spotswood Parent-Teacher Association, being presented by Mr. Masterserio. Recipients are Harrison Hallerman, Ashley Krefsky, Vincent Maldonado, and Ricky Rodriguez. Our next award is the Milltown PTO Community Award, donated by the Milltown PTO, again presented by Mr. Masterserio. Our recipients are Shane Dwyer and Diana Rosinski. The next award is the Joseph Bove Memorial Scholarship Fund, donated by the Spotswood Fire Department, presented by Mr. Masterserio, and the recipients are Robert Worley and Robert Oros. Robert Oros could not be here this evening. The next two awards will be presented by our very own Sarge. Round of applause for Sarge. These awards are donated by the Spotswood Police Benevolent Association, Local 225. Do you want me to do it? Okay. The first is the PBA Criminal Justice Award, presented by Sarge, and the recipient is Connor Lennon. The next award is the Sergeant Jim Hansen Award. Go figure. Also donated by the Spotswood PBA. Recipient is Julia Masucci. Our next award is the Armed Forces Pride, donated by the Flynn family. Mr. Blonsky will present, and the award goes to Ryan Cinco. Our next award is the Follow in My Footsteps Scholarship Award in memory of Nicole Cerace, being presented by Mr. Blonsky. The recipient is Danielle Cand. The next award is the Jeffrey Zatkowski Forever No. 7 Friendship Award, donated in memory of Jeffrey Zatkowski Jr. The parents have asked me to give you a little insight on that. It's given to a student who is everyone's friend, someone who is always smiling and always looking to make you smile, someone who is full of life and energy, and most importantly, always there to help others. Jeffrey was that person to everyone he touched. He was always happy and always smiling. He was the greatest friend you could have, as told to his mom by everyone who knew him. You could always count on Jeffrey to lighten your mood, pick your spirits up, and put a smile on your face. He was a true friend who lit up this world with his beautiful smile and caring heart. On behalf of the family, I am presenting this award to Shane Dwyer. Our next award is the Specialist Michael L. Gonzalez Scholarship, donated by Mr. and Mrs. Pedro Gonzalez. Mr. Blonsky will present. The recipient is Robert Worley. Our next award is the Justin Rockford Golf Scholarship, donated by the Rockford family. Mr. Blonsky will present to Ryan Harmon. Our next award is the Michael S. Kissling Memorial Scholarship, donated by the Michael Kissling Memorial Scholarship Fund, being presented by Mr. Masterserio to Lindsey Michaels. Our next award is the Jennifer Cheers Cherico Scholarship, donated by the Jennifer Cheers Cherico Scholarship Fund. Again, on behalf of the family, they asked me to read a short. Cheers was a nickname given to Jennifer because she literally brought cheer to everyone she met. She was voted everybody's pal her senior year at SHS. Unfortunately, Cheers passed away tragically and suddenly at the young age of 33. She cared so much about helping others, hence why the family and her friends created this scholarship in her memory. Congratulations on being chosen as our award winner this year. We wish you all the best in your educational endeavors. The award is presented to Sophia Vieira. The next award is the Hanal Patel Memorial Award, donated by the Cluse family. Mr. Masterserio will present to Carla Salib. Next, the Kathleen and James J. Boylan Memorial Award, donated by the Boylan and Bosco families, being presented by Mr. Masterserio to Shay Trush. Our next award is the SHS Community Service Award, donated by the SHS Community Service Club, being presented by Mr. Masterserio to Rusty Karnofsky. Our next award is the BCB Bank Community Service Award, donated by the BCB Bank. Mr. Blonsky will present to Sophia Vieira. Our next award is a Community Service Award donated by the Spotswood John J. Carney Post 4589. Ms. Jablonski will present to Harrison Hallerman. Our next award, Outstanding Community Service Award, donated by the Immaculate Conception Columbiettes, being presented by Ms. Jablonski to Julia Masucci. Next, the Community Service Award donated by the Spotswood Knights of Columbus, Post 4907, presented by Mr. Mastroserio to Benjamin Freed. Next, Our Lady of Lourdes Knights of Columbus Community Service Award, donated by Our Lady of Lourdes Knights of Columbus, presented by Mr. Mastroserio to Matthew Pardo. The next award is the Central Office Community Service Scholarship for students with significant amount of community service, donated by the Central Office staff, presented by Ms. Jablonski, and the recipients are Harrison Hallerman and Maya Wesson. Next is the Spotswood Community Team Scholarship, donated by the Spotswood Community Team, presented by Ms. Jablonski. The recipients are Jason Schwartz and Harrison Hallerman. Next award is the Community Commitment Program Award, donated by the East Brunswick Charitable Foundation, presented by Ms. Jablonski, to Ashley Krefsky and Hannah Arthur. Next is the Woodmere Crescent Park Community Service Award, donated by the Woodmere Senior Housing for Workplace Experience, being presented by Ms. Jablonski to Alatamia Babola, and Michael Kretsky. Michael is not here this evening. Next is the Nursing Award for continuing education in the nursing field, donated by the American Legion Auxiliary Herman R. Latow, Unit 253, being presented by Mr. Masterserio to Autumn Thompson. The next award is the Citizenship Award, donated by the American Legion Joyce Kilmer, post number 25, presented by Mr. Masterserio to Colin Byrne and Skylar Prevel. Our next award is the Milltown Democratic Organization Service Award, donated by the Milltown Democratic Organization, being presented by Mr. Masterserio to Shane Dwyer and Kara White. The next award is the Linda R. Greenstein 14th District Legislative Award, donated by Senator Linda R. Greenstein, being presented by Mr. Masterserio to Timothy Yarnell. Next is the Mr. Chris Slavacek Mayor's Award, donated by Mayor Chris Slavacek, being presented by Mr. Masterserio to Harrison Hallerman. The next award is the Perseverance Award, donated by Diane Wells, presented by Mr. Blonsky to Danielle Cam. Our next award is the School Community Award, donated by Mr. Lawrence DiMatteo, being presented by Mr. Blonsky to Ricky Rodriguez. next award is a Leadership Award donated by Mr. Lawrence DiMatteo. Mr. Blonsky will present to Grace Parlitzis. Next is the William Martin McDonald Award donated by the McDonald family, presented by Mr. Mastriserio to Brianna Sokolowski. The next award is the Lajwanti Basin Scholarship, donated by the Gupta family, presented by Mr. Mastriserio to Jonathan Ejikemi. I don't see him, so we will accept on his honor. Our next award is the Friends of the Spotswood Public Library Award, donated by the Friends of the Spotswood Public Library, presented by Mr. Mastriserio to Diana Rosinski. Next award is the Outstanding Student Award, donated by the SHS Awards, presented by Mr. Blonsky to Emma Savarese. Our next award is the BCB Bank Academics Award, donated by the BCB Bank, presented by Ms. Jablonski to Chloe Donnellan. Next is the Friends of the Office on Aging Award, donated by the Friends of the Office on Aging, presented by Mr. Blonsky to Tahir Afini. Our next award will be presented by Ms. Buchanan.
The recipient of this award is Jason Schwartz.
Our Our next award is the 2021 Unsung Hero Award, donated by the Middlesex County Student Recognition Program, being presented by Mr. Blonsky. This recipient was also named the Unsung Hero Award for 2020 as well, and the award recipient is Rain Wiener. And our last award for the evening, congratulations to all, is the Middlesex County Secondary Principals Outstanding Student Award, donated by the Middlesex County Secondary Principals, being presented by Mr. Blonsky to Liam Barlow.
Thank you to everyone who attended this program tonight. At the start of the program, we thanked the members of our school community who helped ensure that this evening was a success. But before everyone leaves, we have one more person to thank, Mrs. Lisinski. For those who are not aware, Mrs. Lisinski has been a member of our school community for 25 and a half years. I know the half is correct because in preparing my remarks for this, I sent it to her and she filled it in for me. She is the parent of 2 SHS graduates and has served in many capacities, but for the longest time, she has been the administrative assistant to the Spotswood High School principal. In that capacity, she has planned this evening from start to finish, and trust me, it takes almost the whole school year to organize. From contacting donors to proofreading the program, informing parents, distributing tickets, and serving as our master of ceremonies, Kathy does it all with organization, grace, and calm under pressure. Mrs. Lisinski is retiring this year, so this is her final senior awards ceremony. Please take a moment to join me in congratulating her on her retirement and giving her a heartfelt thanks for planning this event and for all of her years of service to Spotswood High School. Though this concludes our awards for this evening, we have lots of other senior events coming up, including, of course, graduation. Thank you to all of our parents who have supported these students from Shonley School and Parkview schools to their final report card. Nothing makes me prouder than the sense of community that this school embodies. And for our graduates, I hope that this week especially, you all feel wrapped in the love and support of your parents, teachers, support staff, administrators, and community in your final week at Spotswood High School. We look forward to our continued celebrations. Thank you all for attending. Safe travels and have a wonderful evening. Good job, Pat.